Hi there, Libra. Welcome in to your April monthly reading. I found it very interesting. Look how blue the smoke is. It's like this beautiful aqua blue, turquoisey. Oh, it's lovely. Interesting. How are you doing? So, just checking in to see what Spirit needs you to know for this month and the energies that are going on cosmically. If you have any suggestions, Libra, about different questions I can ask every month, maybe, I'll grab a few of them and I'll do like every few months, I'll repeat it. But I wanted to do a different question every month. And if you've got any ideas, let me know in the comments, or you can email me privately. I'd love to hear your suggestions. All right. So let's take a look here for a Libra. Look at that. You've been building on yourself, building blocks in peace. You've been working really hard at maybe even adapting. Is that the right word? Yeah, like a new spiritual practice, maybe daily meditations, really sticking to it. Yeah, this feels like very disciplined peace. It's, I know it sounds kind of weird to say it that way, but you're beginning this incredibly new phase in your life, this new era I'm hearing. And it's faded, and you'll take it. You have been through a lot, though. I feel like, again, this is a very recurring theme across everyone this month with all these readings. I feel like that there are others that aren't going to so much appreciate the shifts and changes in you. But I also want to say, it feels like you're just able to tap in, tune in, turn on to your source energy within, and just, it's not like you're ignoring what's going on in the world. You're fully aware of what's going on in the world. It's just that you're choosing not to engage in it in that manner. You're engaging with it from a very clear, peaceful, like neutral. I'm hearing the word neutrality. So a very neutral space. It's like you're not offering anything to it more than what you're being guided to offer it. That's interesting. Let's see here for Libra. You do have a new cycle starting with the fates in the new life. Definitely, you've been building toward this. You may have felt like you've been preparing yourself or being prepared for something. But the funny thing is amongst that, you found your inner peace. You found yourself, and that's beautiful. Hermit, yeah, you've been maybe choosing to stay out of the fray for sure. You've gained some wisdom about yourself. Six of Cups, yeah, about who you were in the past. This could be someone coming back from the past as well, I'm hearing. You've been prepared for this union. It's like you've been prepared for every new thing that's coming in. And it's true, because you've needed to reach this specific level of frequency and consciousness. So we've got the Five of Pentacles. I will take a look at that. Let's keep going though. Ten of Cups. I'm hearing getting your wish granted. We've got the Nine of Swords. Oh, I like that a lot. Okay, keep going. Queen of Pentacles. So I'm noticing in the Nine of Swords how it looks like he's running away, and these swords are like, no, we're getting to you. This one pierces him in the back. This one comes through and pierces him from the side and the leg. He's trying to get away from something. It's like, no, I don't want to hear it. And he's trying to dodge everything. But the truths just keep coming at him left and right, left and right, left and right. There's nothing that he can do to avoid this, whatever it is, whether it's bombarding thoughts, old thoughts, whether it's other people's lies or opinions. I'm hearing that very strongly. Queen of Pentacles coming out here. Suddenly got really, really warm. It turned red here. It's like feeling hot under the collar. Like my hair is too heavy, it's too hot. If this Sign of Swords feels really uncomfortable. And no wonder. I mean, that's why you tried to get away from it. But you can't avoid it. It got you anyway. Whatever these lies, these negative thoughts. Let's get the rest of the cards out so I can see what the full picture is here. Four of Wands. It did come in kind of catty-wonky like that, so I'm going to keep it like that. I'm going to put it this way. That's how it looked. Yeah, something definitely threw you off kilter here. We'll take a look at these Five of Pentacles, Nine of Swords energies. Left, right, and center. Things were coming at me left, right, and center. I'm hearing. High Priestess. You've gained some clarity here. I want to say, you know, I kind of feel like you maybe were you were given a heads up about this coming in. The High Priestess knows all. I don't know what that would be. I'm picking something up. I don't know what that is. Final card here for Libra. Got two of them. Six of Swords, Two of Cups. So you're definitely moving into some better times for yourself. But there's something that comes up in April that's it's just rearing its ugly head because it for whatever reason it doesn't want to let go of you. I feel like you've been doing the inner work, Hermit and High Priestess, to really nurture yourself, do some inner healing, maybe, you know, finding your self-worth, finding your joy. But something from the past has just been this thorn in your side here, Libra. Let's take a look at that. Five of Pentacles. I feel like the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords have a lot to do with one another here. And they've kind of rocked your boat a little bit. But the good news is by the end of the month, you're sailing clear from that. Your intuition is like really spot on by the end of the month. But it's going to take a pound of effort. It's an interesting phrase. A pound of effort to get to this peaceful place and stay there. I feel like you can feel this new life coming in for you, this change in yourself, which changes your environment. Let's take a look at this Five of Pentacles. The Empress, divine feminine energy. Could be a mother figure, mother-in-law, stepmother. Feels she's got this look to her like she would be someone like the stepmother in Cinderella. All about, it's funny, I never said this about the Empress, but look, all about the status. There's just something smug about the look on her face to me, the way it's appearing to me. We've got the Four of Swords here. I feel like needing to take a break. Yeah, you needed to take a break for your own well-being. Your Nine of Cups here, 9 and 10 of Cups. I love that. So you've had to separate yourself from another's energy. Could be a family member, could be a boss, sister, friend, mother-in-law, somebody much older than you for sure, somebody that you've carried with you from your childhood. And there's just been, this is somebody who beat you down for your own good. Everything is like, they would say something so negative to you and you'd be like, well, why do you say that to me? And it's for your own good. It's for your own good. You know, that's the feel I'm getting from this other person's energy. And you decided, no, I'm worth more than that. You've learned your value, Libra. I love that. You've learned that you deserve happiness. I love that. You've had a spiritual awakening. This person was the catalyst for your spiritual awakening. Let me take a look at this Nine of Swords here. This could be part of the spiritual awakening where you've had to face all your, like the Judgment Day, face all your truths and untruths and all the illusions, right? And you did it because you wanted to. You wanted to be free from this energy. Eight of Pentacles, like I said, could be a boss as well. But yeah, you've put the effort. You've worked really hard to get your mind clear. You've worked really, really hard to build yourself back up after being beaten down from this energy. Four of Cups and Four of Pentacles. So here we've got the Four of Wands, kind of cattywampus here, how it came out. Not quite reversed, not quite, you know, so something's just out of balance. Or at least, at the very least, being, it was pushed. It was pushed upon. So like you think of a table or a chair and you push from one corner, it's kind of like teetering on one leg. And we've got two more fours here, Four of Cups and Four of Pentacles. So that you're regaining your stability, emotional stability, maybe even, you know, regaining your footing in your own life. You've had to recognize that you've needed to let go of this this person, this dynamic. I mean, I'm going to tell you, this is straight across everybody's ratings lately. Definitely strong energy, collectively, through each zodiac for this month. People are finding their power. They're remembering who the hell they are, and they're not taking anybody's shit. Whether that person is even still living, like the record is still playing in the mind, right? And you've discovered that you have worth, you have value. It's a lot more than what you were ever told. This person may have made you beg, steal, and borrow just to survive. I've never read the Empress this way. Definitely picking up on the shadow and energy of somebody there, but I'm not getting goddess energy. I'm getting, so somebody ruled by Venus. Taurus could be a Taurus energy, doesn't have to be, but this is somebody who beat you down for your own good. But they were the catalyst for your awakening and your remembrance of who you are. So moving forward, I love that you're finding some balance. You're saying no more. There's emotional balance, maybe even financial balance coming in here. Quite possibly, we do have the building blocks. You've been working very hard on yourself. At first this could be the tower where everything was broken down, but you're rebuilding here, and you've got these fours that are helping you here with the stability. Your intuition is opening up. Like I said before, that Nine of Swords could also be like, once all those lies and illusions clear from the mindset, the old mindset, it can be hard to function in the world and not go back to that old way of thinking. Higher psychic abilities opening up for sure, at the very least, higher consciousness coming in, and how you see things for sure. Definitely relying on your intuition. I feel like you also find out about, you've got all the fours. Four of Swords, Cups, Pentacles, and Wands. So beautiful stability coming in. But this person, it's like their role was to shake your foundation. And purposely so, for you to find that balance again and that footing. I've talked about this before. I've talked about this in other zodiac readings just this week, where, recognizing my mom's patterns and her soul contract for me was to do this kind of, in a sense, is to make me believe that I wasn't worthy of anything. I wasn't worthy of shining my light. I mean, she beat me down, and I got this is for your own good statement all the time. But now that she's passed, and even before she passed, there was healing that was coming through. It was really hard for me to wrap my brain around it, that Nine of Swords. I mean, I can relate to that energy. It was hard for me to wrap my brain around it. How could she come here to agree to that? But it took my friend, Lisa from the UK, said to me, she goes, imagine how much love that took. To stand there with God and say, I've got to do that to that person just so they can find their own light. And they agreed. It took a great deal of love for this person to come in to treat you like shit. They may not consciously be aware of it. Most likely they're not. That's not for them. It's for you, actually. Okay? So that, it just feels you're rising above that. You're transcending that. And you're moving into a new dynamic with yourself. Could even be moving toward a life partner that comes in. Let's take a look at that. Moving forward after April for Libra. Yeah, Knight of Swords comes in. Somebody who's very straightforward. Two of Wands. They know what they want. They know what direction they're going in. They're very self-confident. I'm hearing visionary. I'm hearing visionary. Who's the visionary of the zodiac? Is that Aquarius? But the word visionary is it's like there's something about, well, if it is Aquarius, it's another air sign. There's something about this person. You guys just, you think alike. You think alike. You're very, you think alike. You've got the Sun, the Three of Cups. You work really well together. It's very sensual. It's very loving. This card wanted to show. We've got the Queen of Swords. let me clarify her first for a moment, because the depiction on the card is telling me a different story. This, whoever this Empress energy is, the shadow aspect of the Empress energy, they're watching you. I don't need to clarify. I need to say to you, Libra, this connection, whatever it is, it's very sacred, all right? You're going to need to protect it from this energy, from other people. I mean, look at her. There's you guys, the Two of Cups here, and she's like, she's ready to cut that out. I'm hearing the Queen of Swords is going to meet her match with you, Libra. Is it Queen of Swords Libra? I don't think it's Libra. I'm not quite sure what Gemini, or well, maybe it's Gemini. It just flowed right out of my mouth. Thank you, Spirit. But this person, whoever this is, this Empress energy, she thinks she knows best for you. And it's just something that she cannot, it's like she can't help herself. So whether or not this person is here to get it in this lifetime, I'm not quite sure they do, but she just feels like she knows what's best for you. And I just say to you, just keep going. You know what's best for you, only you do, and only she knows what's best for herself too. So I don't know who or what all of this is all about, but you've got something beautiful that you're moving toward. I kind of want to say by Lionsgate in August at the 8/8 portal, this union could go to the next level. It goes very quickly, and that's only a few months away here. Yeah, 2 to 3 months. So something moves very quickly here, but you know it's the right direction. You both know it's the right direction. You know, it's a situation where you don't lose yourselves to one another in this relationship, and it's due to the clarity and the wisdom and the truth that you've learned about yourself through this process. This, how this catalyst came in. You needed this Empress energy, no matter how long they've been in your life. You certainly needed this Empress because, quite honestly, you agreed to this soul contract with them as well. You agreed, to come in and to be born or to be a part of a dynamic with them that would break you down so you could find the way to build yourself up, so you could see your own worth, so you can see your value and say no, and mean it and stick to it and set your healthy boundaries. But this whole situation has been the catalyst for your awakening. Let's get a final message here for Libra for I wanted to say Saturday. Okay, I'm recording this on Thursday, the 8th or 9th, I don't know what day it is, but in April. So for Saturday, something specific for Saturday, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. You'll have to let me know in the comments. But for April, guidance message. What I'm using the Sacred Bloom Oracle. I figured, April showers bring May flowers, but we've got crocuses and things coming up now. So who knows? Maybe I'll use it next month too. But I thought we could use some flower medicine moving forward here. Very strong month for everyone, for sure. Well, do you even have one? That's like half the deck. Can we just get one for Libra, please? Let's. There we go. go. That was fast. Elderberry, ancestral wisdom. Yeah. So, yeah, it definitely feels like some past life stuff here. I am going to read this to you, though. Where's my book? Just put it down. It's a number 2 card, so that really resonates with the 2 of Cups here for me. Sorry about the outside noise. 'Tis the season. When the snow melts and everybody comes out of the house. Elderberry, immunity, ancestral wisdom, feminine protection. Wow, I'm hearing this Empress energy came here to challenge your inner feminine energy. Okay. Elderberry has long been used to boost immunity, alleviate respiratory conditions, and protect against illness. Traditionally, it has also been a symbol of ancestral protection. Elderberry calls upon the wisdom of those who came before you. It's a reminder that your ancestors are always present, protecting and guiding you. Strengthen your immunity, both physically and spiritually, by leaning into ancestral wisdom. Trust that your lineage has gifts for you to offer you, especially during challenging times. That's why this soul contract has been what it was between you and this other person, because you're the one to come here to close the doors of ancestral patterns, like breaking generational curses. I do want to say you have a great deal of ancestors that are surrounding you right now. They have been surrounding you through this process, but now that you've awakened more, they're asking for you to, they're reminding you that they're there. So please ask for their assistance, ask for their help, call on them by name if you know it. If not, that's okay. But they are here to guide you and protect you on this journey through the rest of this. Because just because you break free from this doesn't mean that her energy, this person's energy, just dissolves. I mean, this person could pass away tomorrow, cancel clearly, but they could even already be passed away. But there's something about their energy is lingering, and it can linger. Transmute it, cut cords, do what you can. I've got some that I could offer up if you're interested. Reach out to me. But some decrees and affirmations, but that were gifted to me. So yeah, this was she was a catalyst for your awakening. And something in this month really shifts you to the next level. Especially by the end of the month, you get ushered out of the energy. You feel the loosening. It's like she loses the grip on you, and you just remember there when somebody like that loses their ability to control you, they freak out. They can actually, I've seen it happen, they can actually go crazy because they no longer have their source of energy. Okay, because this person, what the people like this do is, you call it narcissist, call it whatever you want. People like that, they feed off of draining other people's energy. And when you cut the puppet strings or the apron strings and they can't do that anymore, boy, they lash out. I have experienced that myself with my own mother in the past. No offense, Mom, we've healed that, but using that for a teaching tool right now. So yeah, just be unaware of that. I don't have it here on the table, other than this Nine of Swords could be giving me a little nod to that this is the other person as well. You know, trying to get away from the truth, or just feeling like they're going crazy in their mind, because it's like they live and breathe siphoning off of other people's energies, and when they don't have that energy anymore to feed them, they lose their footing, throws them off balance. So I can read this for the other person as well, for sure. I can see that now. But Libra, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for joining me. As always, I appreciate you being here. I will see you next month. All right. I love you. And if you need me, reach out. You know where I am. DivineMessenger717 at gmail.com. Ding. I don't know why. Bye.